Are you doing the? Oi. What?
She's about to go. No, go on.
He's doing something. I don't know what's going on.
My name's Cheeky Sport Dave, and welcome to the Arse Fans Big Debate. Today I'm joined by the one and only's, Mr. Troops.
Back again. You hear me?
And the one and only Mr. Louis.
Well, go on. What are you saying? I
100%
can't do it.
Chelsea.
I don't know why. I just feel like I had to blend in with Troops because he goes, yeah, and he just does it to me.
No, you got your own line though, haven't
I
you?
like.
Yeah, right.
You guys are fucking ham roll, blood. I swear. Man.
Obviously today we're debating quite a few subjects, but obviously the main subject we're going to be talking about is the subject of fan channels. Now obviously a certain Mr. Hector Bellerin, had something to say. Well, you know what? He had something to say about Arsenal Fan TV, but to be honest with you, it can be cross-applied, isn't it, across all fan channels. And obviously, as all of us, we spend time talking about fan channels, innit? Let's start with Troops, because obviously he's the one probably most jabbed, about this.
I'm not even jabbed, fam. That's the thing. I'm probably one of the few ones that come out and was like, you're entitled to your opinion, blood. You understand? I give my opinion week in, week out. I rip the fuck out of these man, and I will continue to. I don't give a shit. If you play shit, I'm gonna say you play shit. You understand? If he thinks that I'm out here hustling, you understand? When I was going to football before he was even born, then that's his opinion, innit? I don't agree with his opinion, but he's entitled to voice his opinion, and that's how I feel about it. You get me?
Straight up and
I'll
down.
still back him.
Man.
I'll still be in the crowd singing Hector Bellerin. As long as you're an Arsenal player, I want you to do well. You understand? If you leave, then boy, it's on you.
We'll have him. It's fine. I'll have him. We don't have a decent right back at the minute.
What's your thoughts on that?
To be honest, I agree with Troops. It's a case of everyone's entitled to their opinion on fan channels. It's not everyone's cup of tea. I get that. But it's the fact.
Some people don't like tea.
Some people don't. No, or coffee, or like soya milk, whatever it is that people fancy.
It's like Marmite.
So it is. Put it this way. I think that what I don't like is when people say that. So, for example, I've been called a hustler. Like I prey on football fans. I have dollar signs in my eyes when we lose. It's like, oh, the presenters love it when we lose. Like, yeah, because I'd go up and down the country just to see us lose. That's what I hope for every week. Yeah, definitely. It's like, it's stupid. Troops, me, whoever, got Lewis, Jack, got people that go to games and appear on fan channels. Literally, me and Robbie, we just stand there and go, right, we'll think of the game, hold the microphone. That's it. That's all we do. I'd literally hold the microphone to Troops, go, Troops, what do you think? And that's it. And then let him go off on one because it's funny.
What's the good thing about fan channels, isn't it? Why is it that, because obviously both of you guys, right? Both of you guys started off not from within the fan channel, so to speak. Both of you guys started off, being asked questions on the fan channel. What's good about fan channels? Why did you, what made you first, do you know what I mean? Get out there.
Well, you lot weren't there that day. And that's why I went on AFTV, you understand? Because I never used to do AFTV. I thought the way I spoke, you understand, the environment man's from and whatnot. Football is a very, you understand? They're not used to people like me. You get me? It's more geezerish, you understand? So I was always kind of wary to go on Arsenal Fan TV. Obviously, you and Joe weren't there, so I had no choice, blood. I was pissed off, fam, you understand? Lost to Watford at home in the FA Cup, blood, quarter-final. One game away from Wembley. I'm going to be like, oh, yeah, it's all rosy. Yeah, lost to Watford, yeah, like. It gives you, you can voice your opinion. You understand? Because, like Bellerin said, he can sit there and say that he don't watch it. He watches, blood. You understand? These man watch, especially when we lose. They watch because they want to see who man's ripping. Because Holding calls Ramsey a ham roll. So these men are blatantly fam. And Ramsey was like, he don't know if ham roll is like a good thing or a bad thing. But Holding calls him a ham roll all day, blood. You understand? So these men are sitting there watching it, and it gets you like in touch with your club. You understand? Because like there's players like when I met Alexis, he knew who I was.
Certified.
You understand? He was like, oh my God, Troops. I was like, raw, you know me? He's like, of course I know you.
But when is that when he got the trim?
Yeah, when I bucked him in the end. You understand? 2 minutes from my yard. Of course I'm gonna go buck him. I don't care, blood. I took the picture. I posted it, fam. He knows me, blood. You understand? Even with other football players, Balassi, me and him are cool. Like Ravel Morrison. You understand? I got that guy from America that won the NFL. He was an Arsenal fan. Shout me out in his interview.
Oh, JJ.
He's saying that's your dog. You hear me? He's saying like, yo, I love Troops, blood. You get me? The passion of the man. You understand? And that's what you might have to realize, blood, is that it's a passion thing, innit? And if I come out of a game, I've gone to Germany, yeah, and see my team get piped 5-1, blood, yeah? I'm going to come out on the mic and be like, yeah, it's all gravy, yeah, I just spent £500 to come here. Yeah, I'm going back home now. Yes, now come on, blood, like, you understand? People have to be real, fam. It's not a money thing. You understand? Man wouldn't travel home away Europe if it was a money thing. Because I'm blowing peas. You understand? What am I making back, blood? These men have no sense, you know. But like it is, everyone's entitled to their opinion. Fan channels are on the rise, isn't it? You understand? Within the next 5 years, every club will have a fan channel.
Certified.
And that's guaranteed, blood. Because look, you got us, you got Full-Time Devils, you got United stand with because you got two Man United fan channels. You got 2 Chelsea fan channels. You got the Tottenham man got their thing. The Redmen TV. You understand? Everyone will have one, fam. And people always holler at us. Because we're probably the biggest fan channel. You understand? Because and the only reason we're the biggest is because we got characters. But we're not characters. We're personalities, blood. You understand? You got Claude, who's like the old geezer. You got Ty, who's like the deluded one. But he's my dog, you get me? But he's the deluded one. Then you got like DT, who's like I'm old school. Then you got me, like young generation, you understand? It's all different kind of man. That's why people will look at Arsenal Fan TV and they're like, yo, I can relate to him. I can relate to him, you understand?
Everyone's got someone they can look at
blood.
and be like, yeah, that's my,
you understand?
yeah, that's my guy.
All more power to fan channels, fam. Real talk.
All day.
I agree.
How about you? Because obviously you kick-started with a rant as well. Do you remember what game that was?
Southampton 3-1. Actually, no, it wasn't.
No, it was the
First
Liverpool-
one.
it was
Nope, Crystal Palace.
Was it Palace?
It was Palace when we lost 2-1. Then you had Liverpool, what am I talking about? Then you had the Southampton one. Then I got in trouble at school, so I had to kind of like keep my mouth shut. And then I my Bournemouth one, I stutter because I don't want to swear. So I basically just like go for 9 minutes instead. It's just like I'm there just like I can't say anything, otherwise I'm going to get in shit for this. I can't say anything, and I had to just keep going. But I mean, I agree with Troops. Fan channels. I just started. So Eunice, the guy that used to run it, he literally just walked up to me after we beat Spurs in the cup final. Do you want to do it? I'm like, yeah, right. Just did one. Then I walked away. Then I walked back and I just said to the cameraman, I was like, is there any other way I can get involved? I went, yeah, here you go. Here's my card. Here's my contact details. Go. And literally just from there, just grew and grew and grew. And then obviously Eunice left. He had stuff to deal with, so he just said, Lou, can you run it? So I've just done that now. And yeah, I mean, I do miss being on Troops' side of the camera. I do miss that a lot because I have to kind of be a bit more balanced now.
You ain't balanced. You ain't like Robbie, blood.
Tell him, what's he like?
Are you mad? Have you seen this post-match? Fucking embarrassing. You think you see
Yeah,
Robbie
no,
doing
yeah,
that?
but this is a
You're
review.
mad. Robbie's diplomatic, blood. Them man ain't not diplomatic, you know. He's one of us, blood. I'm telling you, fam. He just holds the mic, blood. He just holds the mic, fam. You get me? He's a ranter, blood. I'm telling you, fam.
I am.
Have you seen this post-match analysis?
I seen it.
Watch his and watch Robbie's. Completely different, you know. You understand? Swear down.
Post-match review is different,
Jesus
all right?
Christ,
When you're asking someone the questions, I have to sit there and be diplomatic until they say something stupid, and I go,
Yeah.
nah, you're wrong,
Yeah.
shut up. But other than that, it's just a case of, I think fan channels are there, like you were saying, it's just to voice an opinion. In sort of, as football's getting more gentrified and there's not really as much movement for fans are kind of treated more like spectators or customers. You don't have the same feel as you used to in football. And obviously, I can't say that I was there when the Premier League wasn't the Premier League. I was there, I'm proper old school. I can't say that because I'm not. But, you know, it's a case of just generally as well from a political standpoint, I am a socialist. So it's a case of I want people to feel that they're treated right, they have a voice, they can set their own. And I know Chelsea players watch it. I was at the Youth Cup final last year. Masunda, Loftus-Cheek, Tammy Abraham all looking, go, you're right, Louis. I'm like, right, like, how do you know who I am? I know they watch. When after the Southampton one, Ivanovic gave me a death stare out of his car. I'm not even kidding. I felt I was being watched by like an Eastern European gangster. I thought he was going to kill me, put me in his boot. I was like, damn! Like I've never been that scared ever. I was like, okay, no. And it's generally if he was in his car, he was driving like this and walking past me, he didn't move his eyes and he just kept driving the car and he kept looking and it was like. You know they watch it, and you know that even though they say, "Oh, we don't care," you know it gets them because let's face it, modern football is a pansies now. So it's true.
How's I guess one of the next questions is like obviously how's it changed your life? Like as in like from a personal standpoint.
I can't go nowhere, blood.
So you can't go nowhere.
I can't go nowhere.
Do you remember when it was semi-final last year? Because I came to meet you. Genuinely, it took us to walk from Wembley to Nando's in the outlet. It took us an hour and a half. It was ridiculous. I kept walking and had to keep stopping because he was taking pictures of people.
It's mad. I don't know why people like me, blood. I swear down.
I don't know if people like you either.
I said to my mum, like, mum, I say like, mum, like, why do you like me? She's like, me don't know. Yeah, idiot. I'm like, it's changed it dramatically, fam. Like, even when I'm out with like little man, if I'm out with like my girl, people just want to stop me, talk to me about Arsenal and whatnot. And it's even like not even Arsenal. It's Arsenal fans, it's other opposition fans. You understand? Like, man, I get love everywhere, blood. Like, I went to Amsterdam, fam, for like took my god there for Valentine's. You understand? I'm in the coffee shop getting stopped. I'm walking through red light district, just walking through. You understand? I'm with the
Right,
wife.
just to put it out there,
Man
you
has
know
a
what I mean?
wife, yeah. So me I do them thing there. You understand? But I'm just walking through, and man are like, yo, troops, yo. Like my girl's like, raw, babe. Like this is mad. Like obviously we're at New Orleans. You understand? For the Guna grass, it's like a flipping American
That looks
thing.
sick.
Fam, it was lit blood. Man went out there for like from Thursday till Monday. Yeah, I spent $60.
You set off the fire.
And I was fucked.
Oh, you
saw the vlogs.
What? Everyone was buying you drinks?
Fam, drinks,
Dinner?
everything, like Uber car, like Uber cab, like every time I go to the bar to put up my like, even I went out like, and I went to the bar to buy a drink, and like someone's clocked me and he's like, yo, troops, and I'm like, yo, what on? He's like, I'm just getting a drink. Nah. What do you want? Throw more boom. He bought me a bottle of champagne. I was like, right, take on to this, like. It's changed the thing like mad, fam, like, but it's nice, innit? You understand?
Yeah.
I don't really get hate. I get hate on like Twitter and like.
But everyone does, innit?
Yeah,
Twitter,
but like,
Twitter's a bit of that.
I've only
The only
decided-
time I get hate is like if we lost a game and like we're filming AFTV, then they walk past and be like, fucking embarrassing, like. But they don't actually like come up to man and be like, like. But like, it's mad, Dave, blood. You know as well, fam, because when you man are out and about doing your thing, it's the same thing, blood. When you man are at Wembley, Arsenal, United, Liverpool, wherever you man are, it's the same thing, fam. It's nice, isn't it? Like because coming from where I come from, I never thought no one would look up to me like and like, bro, I want to be like troops, like. There's little kids that want to be like me, blood. Like, you understand? Don't talk like me. You understand? Because you get a lot of stick. You get me? So just try and keep it diplomatic. But like, people look at like what I'm doing, like the vlogs and whatnot. They're like, it's weird, fam. But like, it's a privilege, innit? I'm blessed. I never wanted this. I never asked for this. Like, I just went on, gave my opinion, and it's just taken man to fucking the globe, fam. Like,
Incredible stuff. I saw you was out at Chelsea yesterday.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, enjoying yourself.
Yeah, it was all right. I mean, sort of, I don't know, FA Cup games, I don't know what it is, we just get a ridiculous crowd. Like, so the whole game, me and Lewis, I could not hear a word Lewis was saying. It was ridiculous. Like, everyone was singing, even when you go, guys, we're filming, can you be a bit quieter? Nothing. It was deafening, and it's unreal. I mean, I'm only just kind of starting to experience what Troops is getting. Like, sort of, when I walk from uni to where I live is about 100 yards. I got stopped twice today. Twice, and it took me 20 minutes to do it. It's just stopped and spoke to people. It's awesome. I mean, I like Jules. I didn't ask for it. I just sort of kind of fell into it because what I wanted to do was I wanted to be an actor. I was like National Youth Theatre, all that kind of stuff. I was proper going for it, and then it just kind of fell apart. And I just thought, I'll do this, give this a go. And it's just, it's obviously for us, it's a case it started really well. It stopped, and it just kind of had to build it back up. And it was kind of a case I wanted to have a proper fan channel or give people a proper opinion, try and be diplomatic and create something real. Mm-hmm. And I mean, from there, it's been ridiculous. Like the amount of stuff we've done. Like a couple of days ago, I was inside filming at Chelsea. I've been to the Cobham training ground. I went to the FIFA Awards with Troops. Like there's stuff that's been absolutely unreal that's been happening, and it's just like honestly, like guys like Lewis and Jack and the others that are regulars, they're starting to get it as well. Like Lewis, he had his like first picture a few games ago. Honestly, he was gassed like for about half an hour afterwards. He was just there, just like, oh my god, his face was just like, you had a picture? Yeah. He's never get. And they say, well, Lewis, what was your first picture of a game? And he'll say it like it was this time, this place, there, it was doing this. It was like, right, okay. But it's like, we are personalities now, and it's a case of just in general, YouTubers, social media influencers. They're such a pivotal part of life now. Like, it's not just someone you see on the telly. It's a case of the reason people look up to social media influencers. The reason I did it anyway was because I felt it was just a normal person. They worked hard and they've got somewhere with it, and they understand life in general rather than being wrapped in this little cotton ball and sort of they've got all their agents to sort stuff out, all this kind of stuff. And it's just a case of we still have normal lives. Like Troops takes his kid to school. I go to uni. I do like all this other stuff as well. Still
I do shopping.
You do shopping.
Catch me in Asda, baby.
Brother, everyone shops, bro. What are you talking about, mate? Everyone
Asda,
shops.
baby. Catch you pushing a trolley.
Yeah,
you get me?
Hey, other supermarkets are available, by the way. You know what I mean? Asda ain't paying us no money.
Sainsbury's, Tesco's, like Morrison's.
If
Big
you're
up
if you're a student, make sure you check out Lidl. They're great for that kind of stuff as well.
No doubt, Aldi as well, mate.
Aldi as well, yeah. Except maybe not now because of like the rats that they found in the bread a few days ago.
That's a bit mad still.
Yeah, no, it's not even that. We're just talking about fan channels going, what do you think of supermarkets?
I guess one of the key things that people always ask me as well is like, after you spend so much time maybe like slating a couple players and that, and then you get the opportunity to work with them, innit? Do you know what I mean? What's that like? Like, because I know you used to go in on Ox.
Yeah.
I remember you used to go in on Ox all the time. And then,
My guy.
It's your face, like.
and then your boy still is like,
My boy,
hold on, wait a minute.
I like
What's
Oxen,
that?
like, yeah, come on, man. He liked the Wenger out video, blood. You're 30, fam. From then I said, nah, you're bloodline. You're Wenger out, blood. You get me? Him and Alexis, they're all Wenger out, blood. That's why they're gone, fam. They're all Wenger out, blood. I'm telling you, blood. Only Ozil's Wenger in. Love Ozil though,
He's
man.
Wenger in, he's fully.
he's Wenger in,
Look,
blood, yeah.
look. When them lot
He
were saying,
believes.
when they were saying that he wants to know what the status is with Arsenal's contract
Yeah,
first,
I was like-
I was thinking, what is he? What does he want Arsene out?
Yeah.
No, man wants him in.
In. Like, everyone, like, I don't know. Maybe Wenger's gone this year. Maybe Josh Lowe's coming in. Maybe. Like,
Really?
you never know, innit?
I remember last year you were saying
it's
quite a
like
few
that.
people were coming in still.
Nah, the Allegri thing was done. It's Wenger, innit? Yeah, you understand? We all know this. Gazidis wants him out. It's Kroenke that wants him in. Gazidis is Wenger out.
Kroenke doesn't
You
care.
understand? Kroenke don't give a
doesn't
shit.
care.
Kroenke wants the money. If Wenger
wants
gets
the
the money,
cash.
he'll get the money. He'll get the money. But like with the player thing, like
Yeah.
you could like if you play shit, I'm gonna say you play shit, blood. You understand? I have to give an honest opinion. That's why people like me, because I'm real with it. I don't go like people like Ty, but they're like Ty's not real with it. He'll find it like man said we lost because of the rain.
I
You
know,
understand?
that's funny.
Like the rain, blood.
Was that-
Like, come on, fam.
what
That was
game was that?
Watford. Watford in the league. We lost to
2-1.
them.
Was that
yeah, and then we
deadline
lost to
day,
you on
wasn't
the
it?
weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, that game. I said, what are you done, blood? Like, the rain, fam. Robbie even stopped the video and said, Ty, 1 minute. Because we don't do that. Like, we don't edit shit in it. Whatever we've on the mic, it goes straight out in it. That's why it's real. Some of these fan channels.
That's why it's raw, ready, and quick.
Yeah, some
That's
of
why
these.
it's raw, ready, and quick.
Yeah,
You man get you lot with your time.
Some of these fan channels, they're chopping their thing because you're seeing jumps in the video. You're like, how are you jumping on the fan cam? This ain't like you're doing a preview where you can jump. This is a fan cam.
You calling up?
Blood, they know who they are because there's pure jumps in their videos. You get me? Pure jumps, blood.
I
You
mean,
understand?
we've done it a couple of times, to be fair.
Like, I'd never want them at my party, blood. They can't spin it. They can't hold the mix. You
Right.
understand? The mix is
He's
gone. You
throwing
understand?
shots.
Gone again. You get me? Real
He's
talk,
throwing
man.
shots at me.
Screw it up. Pop, pop, pop. Hey man, shout out my nigga Dapper. Nah, but real, like when I saw Ox, like it's weird, blood, innit? Because the way they react to me, it's mad. It's like raw. These man are cool still. You get me? But like if you're performing, I'm giving my analysis. I can't lie, innit?
Does it make it harder though to brush them? Like after you know them for a while, yeah. Does it make it difficult? Does it make it a bit more difficult to go as in as you would if you'd never met them?
Yeah.
It must.
It does. Like because when I bought Bellerin last season, I booked him and the first thing he said to me was, "You're not gonna rant, are you? Because you know we're Borough at home, innit?" So I was like, no. I said furthermore, I tell you the truth. I said furthermore, it's your fault. It's you lot's fault why we drew today because he put out the right team and you lot bottled it. I was real with it. I said you lot bottled it. But anyway, let's get a picture. Took the picture, cool. So like obviously, I'm gonna tell like people think when I butt these man, I don't say what I say. I don't have to tell you what I'm saying. Just because you see a picture don't mean I said what I got to say to them. You understand? Don't ever get the thing like the Alexis thing. I was cussing Mourinho. I said, what the fuck are you doing? Fuck Mourinho. What are you doing Man United for? Fuck that man there.
Hey, listen.
Like you understand?
You went to
Yeah,
the list of
obviously,
number
like,
sevens.
yeah,
man.
like-
The great list of number sevens. You know what I'm saying?
Such great.
He won't,
I mean,
Alexis on the end.
he won't be on that
no,
list,
no,
blood.
but-
Because I tell you straight, you lot, yeah. You won't get the best out of Alexis. We got the best out of Alexis. The way you saw Alexis perform at Arsenal, he won't do that at United. He'll do well. He'll bang like probably 20, 25 goals, but the levels that he was on at Arsenal, you won't get that, blood.
We will.
You won't, fam.
We'll leave that for another day.
You
So I'm
won't-
saying
yeah,
we'll leave that for another day. So I'm saying we got
make that away. We got that preview coming. You get me?
Don't you worry.
We got that preview.
We'll be back.
Back again. We'll be back again.
all I'm saying, 20, 25 goals, but he'll miss 5 or 6 because of open goals, a bit like he did against Newcastle.
Yeah, you can't take penalties.
Hey, listen, that's not the question, mate. The question is, how is it meeting players after
So,
throwing some insults at them?
I've never actually met a player I've called out at all, but
Nah, he
when
just moves like a bitch. Like when he
But-
saw Di Matteo at the FIFA Awards, he was like, "Oh my god, it's Roberto! Oh my god!" Didn't even get a picture.
yes, I
I
did.
still sit down.
Yes,
I
I did.
did. You come.
I got
say
it.
Ronaldo, I said Ronaldo.
Yeah, no, I did get a picture. Every time you elbow me in the head, it was like bang. It's like Jesus. I had a job to do. You were there just taking
Was
pictures.
it Vialli you didn't get?
I got all of them. I got Vialli, Lampard, Di Matteo, and I got.
Ring him up.
Yeah,
You
I
didn't get
got.
Conte.
Yeah, I did.
Did you get Conte?
I got Conte.
Did you?
Yeah.
There's one you bottled.
No. Was it Ronaldo?
Was it? Yeah.
I think it was
she
that
like,
Ronaldo.
bitch.
I couldn't.
And then he got in the back of mine like,
Photo.
yeah, bro, that's a waste, man.
You know,
was a shit.
I don't understand how me and you are friends sometimes. Just putting that out there. But like the closest I've come to meeting a player was Fabregas. So basically, because I went to the training ground, I was doing stuff for the women's team, and I walked past the first team training. I saw Conte. And he recognised me because at the Youth Cup, me and him had a little chat in Italian. So, you know, just sort of me and him.
Like that,
Just for an hour. Just for
Like
an hour.
that, yeah.
Like
that. But then I saw Fabregas and then Courtois as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say
And everyone, they just all stopped. It was like they stopped and just watched me go past. And I was with Christophe Loluchon, and they were just walking past, and they just stopped and looked at me for about 30 seconds. Next day, I find out Fabregas' missus has followed me on Twitter. So again, that makes me a little bit nervous. So, I know, right?
she's alright as well.
Yeah,
you know.
Daniela. I mean,
You see his eyes. See his eyes. He's really
Alright,
Hold on, wait a minute.
Hold on a minute. Because she was dead at Arsenal.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, she was a dead thing. Now she's like blossomed. Swear down, blood. Hey, fam, I swear down, fam. Hey, he's doing his thing with that one still, I can't lie.
He's using her account to spy on you.
it's
still.
yeah, probably he is. Yeah, to be fair.
Say something, you bastard.
Be awkward when he finds out me and her have been talking. Gee, sorry. It's
It
a
goes
bit
down
of
in
a
the
nightmare.
Alright, he's been sliding in.
DMs.
Alright, so basically, like, to kind of like, in essence, like, wrap it up, in essence, yeah? Like, obviously, fan channels receive a lot of, like, criticism. Obviously, there was a little bit of talk about, it's always Arsenal Fan TV, though, isn't it? It's always them.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Usually, we use them, like, to talk about all fan channels, but it's always them guys that are getting it. Gary Neville.
Yeah,
You
like,
see what I'm saying?
Bellerin now.
Nah,
Bellerin.
but the funny thing was, in that interview, when he saw the person he saw interviewing an Arsenal fan, that was me.
It was you.
It was me. And it was me interviewing you.
That weren't
Are
me.
you sure it wasn't you?
Yeah, it weren't me, because he said he had on a black hat. I had on my red one.
That's you, did you?
Yeah, my red one. DT had a
How you
black
know?
one.
It must have been DT. I was
DT
definitely, I was interviewing one of them.
I had my red
and
hat.
said, there was some channel there, like, little crowd in and winding up this Arsenal fan. And I just sat there going,
Because you remember, you never wound me up. All you did was like, you was like, troops, just go.
Yeah.
And I just went. I didn't even rant, that's the thing. I didn't even rant because it was at that point when I was like, oh, this is going to get fucking worse, blood. Like, this is just beat down season, fam. Like, I might as well just get with the program, blood. Just get these beat downs over with.
And take it on the chin.
Yeah, fam. Just that's how.
See,
it
this
got,
thing,
fam.
I'm always nice. I never, ever bully. But the thing is, DT always finds a way to twist it, and like, he always thinks I'm making a little dig at him. Like, you know, in his one, there was a Chelsea fan in the background with a scarf.
Yeah.
I was telling him to ignore him.
Yeah.
He thought I put him there on purpose.
Yeah, I know.
It's like, he always finds a way to get to me. I don't like it. Leave him alone. I don't want it. I'm gonna get you next time. That's probably what was going through his head.
All right,
But I
guys.
don't know why Arsenal Fan TV always
Yeah.
gets the heat, blood. I don't.
Because you guys are the
Maybe
biggest.
because we got the most views, isn't it?
Yeah.
So like, we're the most.
You see what I'm saying? Look at it.
Well, we've got the most subscribers, we've got the most views. Let's be real, like, let's
It's
put
true,
it out
it's huge,
there.
it's huge,
Let's
it's massive.
Yeah, like million views, like.
Party next week as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're coming.
Oh, listen, I'll be there.
You got the email,
Oh,
yeah.
best believe I got the
Yeah,
invite. What are you
son.
talking about?
5 years strong, you get me.
Hey, without a doubt.
5 more, yeah? This thing ain't stopping. Are you mad? Hey, Tom.
Hey, listen. All right. To
You
end
know
it-
what?
Go on.
A lot of people who have podcasts online,
Yeah, tell
yeah, but don't show their face on their podcasts, have an issue with fan channels. What's the difference with the podcast and the fan channel? Because you're both online, giving your opinion. It's just I show my face and you don't.
So you're saying the cowards?
Is what it is, isn't it? Can't take the heat. What can I say?
All right, cool. Listen, to end it, we're going to give each of you guys 30 seconds each here to give your defense of fan channels to the camp. Yeah?
All right.
So I'm going to go with you first.
Me first. Why me first?
Yeah, listen.
Because you actually own a fan channel. I'm just a participant of one.
Okay.
Look at this guy.
Okay.
All right, Louis.
Have we got like a countdown clock before we carry on? Have we got anything to do? He's not yet. Don't start yet. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Okay, right.
It's starting now.
Okay. So, fan channels as an entity are there to give fans a voice. That's all we're there to do. I understand people might not like them, and I understand why people might not like them. But at the end of the day, we each there, and I stand in -3 at Burnley away. I stand in the rain at Swansea away. I stand at home in the freezing cold. No matter what I do, you know, we're just there to give people a voice. And if people feel like they want to rant, if people feel like they want to give their opinion, that's all I'm there to do. And I'm going to keep saying it because, to be honest, that is it. I just stand there with a microphone and go, Dave, mate, what do you think about the game? No one cares. But at the end of the day, but yeah, I mean, other than that, that's all I'm there to do. And fan channels for me are a beautiful thing because it gives people that opportunity to say what they want.
Rock star stuff.
One take wonder.
Listen, one take, yeah, listen, fifth take. Troops, nah, listen, this is where we need you to summon the passion. You see what I'm saying? Let them know. You see what I'm saying?
Can you point down the camera? Like, do you like your proper...
Listen, get into this one here, yeah?
And when do your point, not your point where you do that, your point where it's like slightly turned.
Let them know.
Like the upturned
Proper
head
watch my
feature.
videos, isn't it?
I love you, man. Hey, you watch me.
He's got the angles.
Supporting.
He's got the angles. He knows the angles of the finger
angles
points
and
still.
all sorts, blood.
Listen, let him know. I won't be mad if you go over 30 seconds. Listen.
So you get to go over 30 seconds. Like,
You know what? Yeah, fan
Okay.
channels are here to stay. Fan channels are gonna get bigger. AFTV is gonna get bigger. Full Time Devil's gonna get bigger. United Stan, 100% Chelsea. Everyone's gonna get bigger, blood. Yeah, you can't stop this thing. Yeah, these are passionate fans going week in, week out, giving their opinion. You understand? If you got a problem, don't watch it. Simple as. No one's got a gun to your head saying watch the channel. Yeah. If you have the choice to watch the channel, if you don't like it, then you don't like it. Cool, innit? There's things I don't like. I don't like Towie, so I don't watch it, innit? You understand? If you don't like me, don't watch me. Simple as. Back again. Wenger out.
Guys, that's been it from the big debate about fan channels. My name's Cheeky Sport Dave. I've been here with Troops from Arsenal Fan TV and Louis from 100% Chelsea. Make sure you guys let us know in the comments below what you guys think about all things we've discussed today. What you guys think about fan channels. Obviously, if you're watching it, you must be a fan of fan channels. Or, as Troops will say, you probably might be a hater watching and wondering what's going on.
shake it off.
Taylor Swift. Alright, guys. Much love. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. My name's Cheeky Sport Dave, and I'm out.